Hello everybody, it's part 3. Sorry I didn't make it to the computer yesterday because as I said, needed to go to the dentist, and then I thought I better go and pay my tax. So we have no local bank, so I have to go into the sort of town. So on the way back I went into there and paid that, and then of course done a little bit of shopping. Nothing, you know, nothing nice like charity shops or anything. It was just basic shopping. So yeah, I didn't make it in. So I'm here today, and hopefully I'll get this video edited tonight. And you know, when I edit, because taking the video and then I edit at night, I can't work on any digitals while I'm filming because I don't seem to have time. I end up at about 9 o'clock and I'm thinking, oh, I'm too tired now to do it. So I've got to try and find a happy medium. So I will this year. We will do it. We will find, unless I pre-do them, and well, I'm not very good at that. I sort of, once I do the video, I want it out, you know, and up, and I get so excited about doing a video that I sort of want to release it straight away. As for hoarding onto it and releasing them, I'm not sure about that yet, but never mind, we'll have a go. Right, okay, let's get on then. Right, so first thing I'm going to do is one of these envelopes up, and I quite like it if I stand the bottom and not the top. Okay, because I mean that will be the front page and then that will be at the back. So I'm going to turn mine around hopefully and do it that way. And then we need to do something with this one. Well, I've just pinned that because when I left the other day, I just let that dry naturally, and of course it curled over. So I'm just pinning that back for now. But I'm quite liking the way that's got that peekaboo window. So do that up as well. It's going to be quite plain because I don't want to detract away from this here. Okay. And I've just got a few bits around me. I've got a pile at the side of me, some paper and some bits from my scrap pile, all my boxes. That's quite a nice little saying. Right, okay, quite good for Valentine's. We're not doing Valentine's, are we? Right, okay. So I'm going to gesso these first, I think. Yeah. Even though I'm most probably covering it, I still gesso because it just makes it firmer. Okay, let's have a look how, just wondering how thin that is. No, it's okay, I think. I don't mind this crease here where the envelope did shut, all right, because it changes. Not changes. When we decoupage over the top and things, it strengthens everything. Just make sure I know where that crease is. Sorry, I'll just put a pencil mark on it. And knowing me, I'll forget. I think it's there. Yeah, so it's that first one. Always pick up that pencil, must sharpen it. Just that one now. Okay, put that away then. Okay, in this one I'll do upside down. Okay. So gesso, this is the pre-made one that I done. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's fine. Just give it a stir because water separates sometimes and goes to the top. So it's been working lovely. I've had no problem with it whatsoever. Okay. But if you haven't got gesso, you either make some up. The recipe is in, oh, I'll put the recipe in the link below in case this is your first video watching. Oh, I should have a piece of paper underneath because I quite like it when I because I use those pieces of paper. So I'll get a piece in a minute. That'll be all right. That doesn't matter. I can wipe that off. Let's get a wet wipe. Okay. Alright, let's have a piece of paper. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll get some packing paper. Okay. Got to remember, if you put gesso on this, like I did there, alright, get it off straight away because it dries quite quick. So, let's go all around there, I think. And this one, they have to be left to dry. Okay. You can get the heat on this bit, but not here because it will melt. Done it more than once. I forget. Okay, I'm just going to put them on the heater. A second. Just make sure I've got all that white off here. And then do the other side as well once that's dry. And while I'm here, I'm going to put a bit more on, because this is how I start things and have fun, yeah. Put a little bit on there while I'm here. Right, now I'm going to go through my papers and see what I feel like I want to use on the envelope, just to get a feel for things. Right, okay, that's all lovely and dry. So let's get on with doing a bit of collage here. I'm actually quite liking the way this is looking now. That's covered up really well. Okay, and so I'm going to decorate here. And I must probably put a bit of washi tape down here just to reinforce that, because I'm not going to do it all, because I'm liking the way that's looking. So I, you know, things like this happen. I thought, well, I'll cover it all and go from there. But do you know what? I don't need to. I am using Prick Stick today because just to save time. The Distress Collage medium, the Tim Holtz one is brilliant, but I thought, again, you know, I've got to wait for it to dry. So I shall have a go at this. I've never been 100% happy with using a Prick Stick or the Yoo-hoo ones, because I do find they lift. Some people's don't, but I find mine does. But we shall work with it today. So let's have a look. Yeah, I need that there, because that's a little bit about sort of plants and different things. Oh, that might go over there. Let's have a look. Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? Has a jagged edge at the top, I think. Something like that. Right, I'm going to just go for it. I'm not going to worry too much. I've only got little ones, so I don't use them very often. They dry out before I use them all normally. So perhaps that's why they don't stick, because the time I use them again, they're dried out. So make sure that's covered there. And straight-ish would be nice under here. Just a little bit. Sorry, that's it. Because of the plastic on here, we can't really keep drying it. So, oh, I want the other one down first. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, let's put that there. I haven't re-inked anything up, so oh, no, too wide. Just to just gonna make sure that's square. Okay, what have we got here? Oh. So I might put that under there. There we go. Until we do a little bit of stamping, a bit of inking, I think that will be okay. All right. Oh, and I might have, you know, some embellishment on here as well. Right, let's have a look, see what we got. And that will be the other side, won't it? Yep, I'm going to do this. And do I want inking up now? I hope you all are well. I'm certainly enjoying doing this, oops, the other way, sorry, journal, I must say. Just sort of, you know, plainish really, or tone on tone I should say. Won't be plain time I finished. I'm going to have that, but I'm going to have ink on this bit, just to get it a bit more definition. And oh, I've got some of Tracie Fox's tickets. Thank you, Tracie. I love tickets, and that is absolutely amazing. I love them, and I cut them all out with my scan and cut. Amazing. That was great. There, I think. For now, I want something else down here. I'm not sure what. Something smallish, or that could be quite nice. A bit of that. Yeah. Yep. And that's good. I'm just wondering what words I've got there. No. Oh. Yeah, I think a bit of washi down there. Right, that's gonna bend. I might put something on the inside of this one though. Okay, to stop that. Sorry, I've got to turn my phone off because I've got keeps telling me I've got wait. Okay, bit of washi, shall we? No, I'm going to sort out, because I quite like the way that's looking. I'll do something on the inside, I think. Okay. Top. Right, don't think I've got much left on here. But I'm just going to ink up a little bit. And there's a tiny bit of washi there. And then we'll sort out because we've got a bit of a crease here on the inside. Okay. Right, I need to put it in the journal. A minute. Okay. Not quite right. I know there's loads here, but okay, liking that. I'm just going to put this in to have a feel. Yeah. Bit of over stamping, not too much because I'm actually liking that. And then we'll do the inside. Oh, got to move that one now. Let's have a look, Tracie. Oh, I just love them. But one thing about tickets, I just love tickets. Oh, that's nice. Right, that's going to go in like that, isn't it? Oh, a nice little babby one there. That's going to work perfectly. Yeah, I don't want anything too big there. So these little dinky ones are great. Oh, and I've got all the nature ones as well. Those, oh, I mean, I just know they're just so time consuming to make those. And they really are. I just find it a bit fiddly. And I tend to like work quite big, and I like the way Tracie, you know, does nice little tiny things, which, because I love miniature things. Always have been fascinated with making little tiny things. But now with my eyesight the way it is, I just struggle a little bit. Better get that the right way. And I think, and that's, you know, again, quite flat. Don't need anything on there for a minute. Always add more later on. I actually quite fancy something coming up here, to be honest. I do. That's something a bit small. Oh, this one. That's it. Yeah, someone said that I do talk aloud. Yeah, when I'm thinking. Definitely. Yeah, you're right. I'm thinking I actually talk at the same time. So that's when I mumble. So when I mumble, you know I'm actually thinking. Yeah. That is perfect. If it stays put, yeah. Lovely. We'll need something here now. This is how I carry on. Okay. I'll do something else now. Oh, just something like that, yeah. Just had little, just looked a bit odd here. It's not quite right. That's not going to be right because it's the same. ink that up. Yep, I'm just going to sort of made it look like it was a continuation of that. Okay, it just felt a bit bare in that corner there. I'm doing a bit of over stamping. Let's see what we've got. I'm going to have that ink there. Yeah, so get your stamps out, folks. I'm definitely going to be using more of them this year. Stamps and die cuts. Definitely needs to get using. Oh, just thought I'd let you know before I carry on. I found this one because apparently the one I was using, you know, from AliExpress, and like, you know, we do, was a copy of the Bow Bunny. So I finally got it. This was my second time of ordering. The first order never turned up, but I found it somewhere else and it came within 2 weeks. I think it might have been America. I can't remember, but yeah, finally found it, the original, so, which is great. Okay. So I shall be using that more often now. I stopped using it actually because I just thought, oh no, you know, I don't like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some of the places, you know, have got some really good stamps and some shops, and they, you know, they're not copies of the others, but it's knowing which ones, you know, and because I don't know all the stamp companies, but as soon as somebody points it out, you know, don't get me wrong, if I like the stamp, I'll go and get the original. So, and I stopped using it. Right, so I'm using the Tim Holtz one. That's why I tend to stick to Tim Holtz now. Because I think, well, you can't go far wrong, can you? And I have a little bit of text on. And, oh, sorry, I didn't tell you what I'm using here. Coffee. Okay. Bit of fluff. Right, I'll put my under paper under so I can catch some of the stamps. Okay, I'll definitely do a bit down there. There. I'm just lightly doing it, okay? I just want it to actually just lightly kiss it. Okay. Let's see if you can see that. Okay. And I've done that one there. Okay, and while I'm at it, might as well do this side as well. There should be some left on there, so take potluck. That was enough to do that side as well. Okay. I'm going to slightly ink up again. I haven't re-inked this at all yet. It's literally what was left on there, and I quite like the fact that that's turned over. We're going to utilise that. That's it. And do it a bit more. Okay, right. I think we need we might have one of those there actually. Yeah, these are the definition. New word. Let's have a look. What we got? Green or brown actually. Vegetation. Actually, I think that would be nice there. I've got some inked up, but not that one. That's when I love my scan and cut. Just getting it out. Still going strong though, had it a few years. Used to use it a lot in card making. I just want to jag up the edges a bit really. And I think a little bit of muslin on there. I did have some somewhere. Okay, I'm liking that. Right, so now we've got to do something inside, haven't we? We've definitely got to get rid of that crease there where I altered the size of the envelope. I might make a pocket. Just thinking. Right, let's have a look. That there. This is how I do it. And then it was that one there, wasn't it? So if I do it to that, and then we've got a bit of leeway. All right, let's cut those off. So I need to cut a bit of that one off. And then if you come in a bit, should fit. Okay, and I'm actually going to stitch mine. Oh, sorry folks. Glue mine down. No, stitch mine down. So, right, let's get rid of this here. Perfect. Right, I'm going to make a hole in there, decorate that a little bit. Okay, let's get the circle punch for that. It's quite a big one, but that's okay. Just centralise it ish. And what I'm going to do is stitch around that bit first, okay, then instead of gluing mine on, I'm going to stitch it in, okay? Because I think that'll look quite nice with this. See, look, that's there as well. Okay, because I'm going to stitch around the whole thing. And I'm hoping that sticks down. Yep. I'm really liking that. It's nice, and those tickets, didn't they go well with that? It's just brilliant. It's really nice. It worked out really well. Okay. So I go to the machine and do that. If not, then you just glue it down, and then you can put something down here to cover that edge here. I would do a bit of lace or something like that. Okay, so I'll just go and do that and I'll be back. Okay, and that's all done. I stitched all around that pocket there. Okay, it's not finished. I'm going to do a little bit of overstamping, and I'm going to do a little bit of something there. And while I was looking for something, I thought this would look really nice in here. Yeah, just to add a little bit of interest. So I'm going to ink around the outside of that. If I can find me sponge just a bit. I actually quite like that bit of white there. I'm going to, these ones, oh my gosh, I've had them cut out ages. I sat one night and cut a few out of a book. Yeah, so I don't do that very often because I haven't got time, but I do like them. Right, so I'm going to stick that there. That's all right, only forget. I only wish I could get hubby interested in cutting. Be nice. He could sit there in the evenings and cut out for me. Wouldn't that be nice? Nice thought. But no. It'd interfere with football. Yep. Okay, right, let's sort something out here then. So I definitely have a bit more of that. So I'm going to put it in this corner here. So detract the eye away from like the plastic bit, really. I have to cut that off a bit more. There we go. Let's see what we got. Haven't stuck that bit down, okay, because I'm going to go underneath for this bit. Oops. That's where all my little bits of paper that I get colour on come in handy. Right, come on, but it's dried quick today. Didn't really leave enough there, did I? Just going to put a bit more under there, not quite enough. I should have come down a bit with it. it. Maybe a little flower or something. A little butterfly even. I thought I had a little... Well, these are quite nice. Oh, I've had these years. That's too big. Too overpowering. Nope, not working. It has got to be a butterfly. I don't know what I've got here. I made some diddy ones of those too. So I just shrunk them down and they worked out really lovely. Nope, got nothing there. No butterflies out. How about that? Right. Yeah, that's when my printer started going wrong, look. My laser, it's all right now. It's printing lovely. Yeah, just got to go there. That's a nice one. Right, let's do a bit of stamping here then. Use the same one, I think. Ooh. Running out of space, folks. I think that's it for now, except for maybe something down here a bit later on, but I have to start getting a feel for the journal first. I think it's coming on though. Right, so let's have a look how that sits. So, yeah, I'm liking that. Maybe just a little bit of gesso here and there actually, not just light, and got a little bit here. I like this here where it's just got a bit of gesso on, so I'm going to dry brush it, I think, on with a little brush. So let's dab that on. I get most of it off and then just pick up. Just feel like I want a bit of lightness somewhere on this page. Join that bit in with there. Yeah, that's it. Happy with that. Do my little arty bit. Okay. Yeah. I don't know, these tickets work well though. Oh, I love them. Here we go. And that's it. So we're going to do the other envelope now. I'm not sure where it's going, but I'm going to do it up similar to what we've been doing. And it'll either be a little insert or it'll be flip over the page this way. I'm not going to put it in the journal as such. But when I'm doing, you know, this one, I might as well do another one up. Yeah. Which I will do now. Okay. And this is going to be upside down. So I'm going to seal this edge here because I'm using it the other way. And I'll cut open the bottom. I think I need a little bit more gesso. Oops, going to use my finger then. So I do sometimes. Just a little bit more here. Cover all this over. Just in case we don't here. On a bit thicker up there. Get rid of that black. Well, doesn't get rid of it totally, but puts it in the background a bit more. Right, I'm just going to get that dry. Right, hopefully I haven't got too much shadow now because it's starting to get a bit dark. So anyway, I've just put a bit over gesso over that part there, okay, because I'm not going to cover the whole thing, so we're going to have a bit of, you know, this might show here. So I've just done that, and that's all nice and dry now, and that bit there where I just put a little bit more is fine, but then most probably hang something from that. So but it's nice and sturdy now. It really does give the envelope a little bit of substance, and I thought we would have another one of Tracie's tickets here because they are just going so well with this journal. Perfect. It saved me a job, which is lovely. I thought this would go here, something like that. Yes, let's do that. Quite like that one, so I'm gonna put this one down first, really, and the yellow one over the top. I'm just wondering, a bit of fabric, so I'm going to cut that down a bit. I quite like this spotty fabric. It's lovely. I had it for the Christmas journal, I think. Done something with it. Can't remember now. I mean, I love ruffles and things like that, but it really does make these quite bulky when you use it. I do love them. Okay, we want a flower or something, didn't we? Haven't got any out actually. Butterflies. Can't have another butterfly. No idea what I've got in here. Let's have a look. He lends itself to being like that, doesn't it? Yeah. Just a little inking, not much. Okay, loving that. And I'm gonna just ink up around the edges, not too much. I might just put a little something. A little bit of washi tape, yes. It's a bit wider. Okay, bit of stamping. To get another stamp out, won't I? Do a bit on there as well while I'm at it. Cut that bit there because I like that bit. Now, and when I'm at it, I'm going to just do a bit stamping like so. Which some of this is going to be covered, but I'm going to have a bit around the edges. I just fancy doing it because I'm playing. Even if I cover it over, I don't mind. Just like to do it. Right, let's see if there's any left on here. Okay, right, what I'm going to do this bit because I know what I'm doing here. I'm going to put those in there and that in there. So it just pokes out, you can see the bit of stamping all the way. Okay, right, let's do something here. I need a bit of colour on these. Oh, I found this. I mean, oh my gosh, I've got left over from last year, this is. So I just found all these, so definitely spring-like. So I'm going to use some of those that I've done. Some of those were junk in the trunk, I think, which was those. So, cardboard toppers. And that was from I think that was from spring last year. Yeah, so I found this one and I thought, oh, that'll look nice because it's in with the colours. It's wide enough, but it's not quite long enough. So what I'm going to do is put a bit of a, tag top on it. Actually, thinking about it, I'm just wondering if I could stitch that on there. It might look silly. No, won't do that. Just have a normal piece. Actually, that would work quite well, wouldn't it? There we go. And then we can ink up all around there. Okay, that's that done. And then let's ink up the back. Get rid of that. I ran a bit short on there. Just using up bits, you see, so. I think that is the story of our lives, isn't it? All those bits. No wonder it's popular videos. Oh, but it's true, you know, we have got a lot to use up. So right, and hopefully the little bit of green I'll just poke out, because that's a nice, yeah, look at that, that's going to work lovely. Okay, nice. And I quite like that, but I'm not going to go there. See, that's worked better already. I'm going to remember I'm going to have something down here, so oh, it's got to be another label, isn't it? Oh, look at that one. Oh, so I like that. It's sort of blue and green, but that's okay. I like it. I love numbers, so. You know, I'm going to leave that bottom bit for a minute. I will put something down there, but it's not looking too bad, and I'm actually quite liking it. I'm in my what do I do now mode. That's it. That is fine. Okay, and we got journaling space in there. Okay, but again, it's just one of those correspondent envelopes. And this, I most probably will add a bit more colour on this. Okay, I need to definitely do that, but I might do it with the Tim Holtz things, because that's quick colour and I don't have to wet it down and dry again. So I'm just going to do that. I'm actually quite liking that. It's got a bit of yellow. I haven't got the yellow one out, so. Right. Wet wipe. That's nice and delicate, isn't it? Right, so Tim Holtz Distress crayons, if I didn't say. Yep, I like that. Nice and subtle. Just to add a bit of colour, and then it will take well on this, okay, because I haven't got gesso on it, so I might not be able to move it round so well, but that's okay. It's done it. I just want to add a little bit more stamping, actually. Okay, not too, like I say, very lightly, so you can still write over it. No. Right, let's have a look then. Actually need just to turn that down a bit there. There we go. Yeah, put some lace on the bottom here, I think. I wasn't going to use lace, but I'm going to. because it just lends itself to a bit of lace. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, straight away, just works. So let's do that now. Right, you see what's happened there? We had a real gap there now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually put some more washi tape right across there. Okay. In a real mess. So don't think you're ever alone. I'm there with you. There we go. And I think that's quite nice. Yeah. Okay, let me have a feel of it in the cover so I can get. Yeah, it's lovely. It's going to be nice. And I don't know where I'll put my cover, mind. Oh, there. We'll use that one in the end, won't we? Yeah. It's going to be nice. Right then. Okay. Well, that's that bit today. So that's the 2 big envelopes. You know, these. And I think that looks really nice. Yeah. And I just might leave a bit of gesso on that. Okay, and then it will be dry. Okay, I just feel it's just a little bit dingy. But that's me. Okay, and that'll soak in, and then I'll get a proper look at it. Okay, because I think it's because of the white here. Yeah, and I'll just leave that to dry. I know it's the other side of the page, but I might as well carry on because you don't see it. But start going mad now. There you go. I'm leaving it alone now, okay? Just a bit there. Me and my gesso. Oh, I've just seen that. Oh dear. I might use that somewhere. I see things as I gotta go. Yeah, I've got to go and cook tea now. And you always know when I've had enough and I start laughing and giggling. I think it's tiredness that does that. But then it's fun, isn't it? Okay, well, I'll see you again hopefully tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, bye for now.